Good morning everyone, my name is Akesh Gupta and I'm with Lightspeed Solutions. Today in this presentation I will share with you how easy it is to implement a forgot password functionality which is available in RSP Designer. To begin with, let's actually look at a simple application which is basically the same application we have been actually continuing from a couple of other videos. And if I basically log out and try to log back in and I have no idea what my password is, at this point I do not have kind of forgot password feature. Let's go back to the RSpeed application and try to implement it. It is available in your application security wizard, and before you can implement it, make sure each user account has an email address information available to him. So in this case, as we are going through the user authentication and user authorization, in the screen where we are selecting a user, there is an email ID field. We can definitely basically pick whatever the email ID field it is associated with that table, and go through the drill of every single thing the same way, finish it, and rebuild it. Now, RSP Designer version 9X is using another security mechanism, which is the reCAPTCHA, which is available from Google. So this way, nobody can basically just use a web bot to put in a lot of information. So what we need to do here is we need to basically go to Google and kind of like get our key codes generated. So if I could just go to my reCAPTCHA and I can just say get a reCAPTCHA, I can basically go in and type in my domain name www.abc.com, and of course this will match your real domain name, but in this case I can just say give me one generic domain key codes, and system is going to basically generate the two key codes. Now just remember that there's a public key and there's a private key, and we can basically just copy the public key and private key. So now in RSP Designer, in under security, we have a page by the name forgot user. If you basically drill down to the panel has some fields, and there's a reCAPTCHA. Once you basically select the reCAPTCHA, you will see on the right side we have a public key and private key, which is where we can go in and enter those keys that we typed in. Now just remember that this is private key and then public key, whereas on the internet when we're looking at it, it's public key and private key. So that's one of the things which basically I did a little bit of a twisted copy and paste, and for the longest time it couldn't work. That's why I figured it's a good idea to share how to do this. Just like what happened to me, I'm sure there are users out there who might find this video useful. So once I've entered these two things, I basically can save it, rebuild it, and now RSP Designer will automatically implement a feature for me where I can type in basically if I have forgotten my password. As you can see, the forgot your password link showed up now. If I click on it, I can type in what my email address is, and with the simple two public private key copy paste, my reCAPTCHA feature worked. So I can basically select whatever keyword I do want at that point, which is easy. So I can basically type in my email address as well as my keys here, and I can click on send. Of course, system may send the email, may not send the email. If the email is not coming back to you, what you need to do is you need to check if your email is configured properly. This is the default setting, which we may have to change to whatever is your email gateway. And my email gateway is an open relay gateway, but if it's not an open relay, you can type in your user email as well as username and password to validate. I can basically just do a test. My test message went through, and system is asking for some password here. So I just click user email, do one more time test. Everything's working good, looks good. The other thing you can always do is you can check in webconfig. In webconfig, you definitely have the host populated. So in my case, I don't need the default credentials. I can basically take it out, or you can leave it the way it is. Let's just try it to see if the email works. So after you basically have configured the web config file or the SMTP server settings, if I basically go back to my sign in page, click on forgot password, just want to type in whatever is the easier one, type in my email address, on send, and the password has been emailed to my email address. Not sure if you already have watched the video. There's another video which I basically published where we shared with you how easy it is to encrypt the password. Just so that you folks are aware, with the logic that we implemented in the other video, even if the passwords are encrypted, system is automatically sending you a decrypted password. So RNSpeed has automatically taken that into consideration. Let's just open up our inbox to see if the email got through. Not yet. I guess we have to, here you go. Of course it went in junk email, probably for some other reason, but we will double check on it. And right here, system is going to share with me. I can probably copy and paste this to a regular inbox and just select my email. As you can see, system is basically sending me all my username and passwords for which the email address is matching. So this really proves it to you that it's very simple to you to implement forgot password feature, as well as even though the database has encrypted passwords, the email can go out with the unencrypted password. Hope you enjoyed this video and keep looking for more to come. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.